Lydia has to go into stance like after 1-2-2 and forward 4-2. Feng can be really difficult to deal with that back one, just putting a stop to a lot of Lydia's pressure. Without her, if Lydia wants to stop him, she has to do an anti-mash option, which generally is unsafe. So let's see how Tetsu handles this. He said he has a plan. I'd like to see it in action, Bloodhawk.
It's a very confident pick. He did what you said yesterday. I'll wait for Knee to pick his character first. Saw the Feng. Nice punch parry right from the start with the blue sparks.
Yep. Looking for the full crash down forward 2 there. Could have been punished way harder, but we'll be happy about that.
In a nerfed Lydia world, what do you think is the best way of playing this character?
I think you can't. I think the number one thing that's changed by this character is don't use red tape.
Okay.
Down back 3, just stop doing it entirely. I think most of her game is still functional. For example, you see the cat hell sweep there after down 4-2. You just have to commit to it. That first hit, clean hit range is not good at all. You have to commit to it, get the 2 hits. So just situations like that, you have to change a little bit. I think Lydia is still very viable at this point in the game.
Yeah, I think
just play her different.
I think that hop kick is still amazing, and I think one of the most annoying things about her, how even when she whiffs, like, she recovers so fast in a lot of the moves that whiff punishing her can be very difficult.
Yeah. I think with a character like Feng, having access to something like shoulder as a whiff punish.
I mean, it sounds nice, but if you miss it by a frame, all of a sudden you're...
no one's punishing a shoulder on whiff, that's the problem. First time anyway. Eventually you get there. Nice block. Down forward 1-2. Down 4-2. Nice.
Another,
that is
once again.
Classic Lydia setup there. Almost back forward 4-2. Cat 2 again. Looking
red tape.
Looking for the anti-mash options. And I mentioned it earlier. You just don't use this move anymore with Lydia. Back to the wall, maybe. That was probably the only time you should use it. And I think Knee was like, damn, this is the time you should use this move.
I mean, what does she have the wall splash you now at that range?
Forward 4-3+4, I think is the only thing.
Forward 4-3+4.
Outside of stance, I think it's forward 4-3+4 is the only thing.
She lost forward 2-4. She lost Political Storm.
Yeah, she lost too much.
Yeah.
Nice forward 4. Oh, goes for 4-4-2 there. Could have had a forward 4-3 instead for a flip over. 4-2, very nice.
Nice punish. Yeah.
Tetsu's back to the wall now. This is where Feng gets scary. Nice. Just side steps out there. There's a down 4-2 as well. Down back 2, counter hit while standing 1-4. Again, that's a punch parry setup. Didn't go for it though.
Ooh, that might have been a counter hit.
Could have been counter hit. Knee's like, I want that counter hit now. Oh, Tetsu went for the manual low parry there. 15 seconds left. Rage available as well. Spends it. The cat 1. 8 seconds left.
Away from the wall. What can we do here?
5 seconds.
Nice.
Tetsu, nice block, but is the wall going to mess him up here?
No,
oh, I love
not.
that. I love that from Tetsu there. A lesser player there is going to get confused by the wall, not do the best combo, but Tetsu was so aware. Very nice work there.
Tetsu gets around on the board here. The Knee playing this up-close game, trying not to let him get started with anything.
Yeah. Knee ducking a lot in Tetsu's face.
He's only shown the hop kick once. The instant while standing 2. You want to duck?
Very nice. Gets a tailspin as well. Can he carry to the next one? No. Yeah. Messed up his dash. Oh, down 4-3 catches Tetsu moving. I don't think it's going to put him in rage though, so not the worst situation for Tetsu, but hard to make the comeback without that rage mechanic. Punish that.
Yeah.
No knockdown.
Honestly, in that situation, it might not be that bad, but only.
It still hurts to see.
Yeah.
Oh, looking for a classic setup there. Nice, and
you cannot do that.
I mentioned it earlier, that Feng back 1 in those situations. What Tetsu can do in that situation, if he is fast enough, is do the heaven enough 2, which is the low, which high crutches. However, if Knee is fast enough, I don't think he's going to get there in time. As Chanel is just hopping, he's trying to get rid of Sephi Black. Yeah. Hops down over the crowd.
You should just see Chanel tackle Sephi Black into the crowd. It's like, they just start brawling in the stands.
Yeah, I think honestly, it just came down to at the end a bad decision from Ted. And Chanel, okay, now they're okay. I don't know what's going on here. Is this legal? I feel like we need a referee to step in and say something about this.
I've definitely done this before.
This is not official procedure.
I've definitely just decided to walk over and listen in on my opponent's coaching.
This is not official procedure. Is he sending Chanel as in like some kind of carrier pigeon to listen to a message? This is definitely not torn. This is not official procedure. But anyway, going back to that, Chanel, I think Chanel agrees with whatever Sephi said. But no, one thing I think is he was doing very well. I think that was winnable. It really just came down to a final bad decision, I think, with the heaven enough after the rage drive. I mentioned it earlier, that back one puts a big stop sign to a lot of that pressure. And I think Tetsu might have switched characters because we had a random select stage.
I mean, for me, whenever Lydia does the rage drive, personally, as a defender, all I'm doing is sitting there and I'm waiting for her to do the second
heaven
stand.
enough, exactly.
And I'm just waiting to jab.
And there's also an audio cue with that as well, so I think...
Yeah.
But Tetsu switching to the Claudio now. This is a character, I think, in Pakistan, they're saying it's quite good to play into Feng. Stuff like 4-for-1+2 is good punishment.
Yep.
You know, so I'd like to see if Tetsu's aware of that. But again, Lydia didn't work out. I think it was possible. Makes a switch. Let's see. This is the main character now.
I mean, if there's a character that you could say can control Fang, it would be Claudio, right? The back threes, the back ones. Good for 1+2s, like you mentioned.
Good approach as well to shut down any back Kempo, you know, so.
Yeah. And play at a range where if Fang's jab manages to whiff, you have the hop kick.
Yeah. All right, back three trade there. I'd say a little unfortunate for Tetsu to get the infinite stage, something Neo would definitely be comfortable in this situation, but does nullify Feng's wall game, but also Claudio's new wall game, which could be the best in the game as he gets a nice sidestep into the hop kick. Very nice opener from Tetsu, playing very calm and controlled with this Claudio right now.
I mean, like you said, Claudio's wall game definitely one of the best in the game, but sometimes it's more, even though it's a random stage, sometimes it's more important how much you take away from your opponent than how much you take away from yourself.
Again, the down back two still coming up, but Tetsu again, another life lead. Playing very well with this Claudio. I think he's being careful with the 4-1+2 because the second it can be parried.
Yes.
And Feng has a punch to back E that launches, so definitely aware of that as he punishes.
First time.
Very nice work there from Tetsu. Proving me wrong. Running, oh, doesn't do running two, doesn't want to build the starburst. Does the side step 4. I like that, kept him closer. Didn't have the starburst animation with the running two. Side step 4, good option there from Tetsu. Yeah. Excellent start with the Claudio.
Yeah, and even like back to what you would normally expect in that situation, would have given him a starburst and wasted it like right there.
Because he already had it, he was aware of that, and that's a general Claudio thing. You do back two as a common filler for extra damage. And nice, lets the forward 1+2 rip. This is not going to be dead. I think Tetsu's going to build his, no, does the same thing again. Side step into the mid that time.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful play from Tetsu right there. 3
rounds straight, no round brown. Why did you pick Lydia? And look, Sephi.
You turned on that Lydia pick real fast, huh?
I mean, when you went 3 rounds straight like that against Neon in the infinite stage, what more can you say? But Nee's going right back into it.
I am definitely a huge proponent of play your stuff. Counter picks be damned, but going right back into infinite, like you said, Nee's perfectly comfortable on infinite stage here.
Yep. Went for the hop kick there. Actually got caught by the down 4. If Tetsu was a bit faster there, would have had a launch, but not the worst thing in the world. Forward 4, very nice. Tetsu using his moves very well, but what a whiff punish there from the forward 1+2. Oh, the Ukemi.
Nice punish.
Yeah, and finishes it. Yeah, I love that delay there from me. Catches so many people off guard and finally gets around on the board against the Claudio. Oh, the jabs as well. Me completely switching, playing a much slower game now, but nice.
Beautiful sidestep.
Yeah, nice. You can't let something like that rip against Tetsu. There's the starburst. Down back 4-3. And again, will he do it a third time? Nice step on the down forward 4. No punish though, but no damage taken. Running 2 just whipping there. Unfortunate. Lets it rip. No delay, so it cannot be Sabaki'd. Alright, the down 4. Nice side step. Down 4 again from Tetsu. Forward for 1+2.
Nebula Slicer coming out. Down 2 into... That could be Sabaki as well.
Yeah, I think that was a big risk there from Tetsu. Oh,
no
looking for a punish there. 15 seconds left. Life lead for Tetsu. Rage right now for Knee. Spends the rage. 12 seconds left. Back 1. The jab goes under. Nice break on the throw. Essential break. 5 seconds left. Who has the life lead? Tetsu. Whoa!
Whiff punish with the back 4-3.
Excellent decision there by Tetsu. I mean, playing this so calm and composed. Going to these final seconds with Knee and not looking out of place.
Maybe taking some inspiration from the CBM set from earlier. Just like, maybe if I just don't do anything, I won't lose.
Yeah. That was a bit unfortunate though. Did running 2, but it traded, so he did not get the starburst on it.
We'll take the counter hit damage though.
And he gets his starburst anyway. Yeah. Down 4. Life lead again for Tetsu.
Don't get too over-eager,
Yeah.
though.
Whoa,
Oh,
Tetsu.
No, never mind.
Down
Go
3
in.
into the wild standing 1-2. Tetsu 1 round away from knocking me out of the tournament. Oh, the hop kick. Tetsu's feeling it right now.
Under the jab. Let's get the Starburst on deck.
There it is. Down back 3. I mean, this is definitely Tetsu running
Super
2.
pen punch.
And
I got
again.
one.
And the lows. Forward 1+2. I think that's it. Tetsu's done it. What an upset. Tetsu from the loser's side coming up against me from Germany.
Both German players defeating their Korea counterparts.
And what an amazing moment between those two as well. Stepping back, lifting Tetsu up. Tetsu can't quite believe it right now. Head in his hands. I almost flew, by the way. The camera didn't see it, but that's the highest I've been in a while.
You almost flipped the table right here.
I mean, Tetsu literally can't believe it right now.
I mean, we both knew it was possible. We've